What's up, guys? I do not know if you can hear me, but oh my gosh, I'm gonna go over the most diabolical TP edge you've ever seen in your entire life. This trade was at Asia Open, and there were no trades for me in New York session. It was really terrible price action, but I was looking forward to Asia, and I'll get into the trade, but this has got to be the worst take profit edge I've ever seen. I'm in an airport, so it might be a little bit loud, but yeah, let's get into it. Okay, daily time frame. Let's see, where are we on the daily? This was the big thing that led me to be bearish, was inversing this daily gap here during New York AM session. That led me to be taking continuation shorts on the 4-hour. Same idea, just we're inversing bullish PD arrays and respecting bearish. Hourly, same kind of idea. But here was the idea with the trade. So we left behind a bunch of buy-side liquidity from a bunch of unfilled fair value gaps, specifically this 30-minute right here. The whole idea was to take a short off of coming into this 30-minute fair value gap and then taking a continuation short back down. And then, so that was the trade idea. And also for our target, we had this unmitigated hourly fair value gap right here as the target. So if I go to Asia Open at the 20th hour, I guess, I don't know exactly what time, I think it's like 8 p.m. Eastern. I've seen it at Asia Open, so we manipulate into that 30-minute gap and we instantly get a displacement candle, right? Right here, displacing through this 1-minute gap. I missed this entry and I wanted to wait for a little bit more confirmation, so I waited for this gap to get inversed as well on this candlestick right here. Put my limit order, so it's a 30-minute gap tap, 1-minute inverse, double 1-minute inverse to the downside, semi-low resistance leading up to a higher time frame draw, which was our hourly gap. Entered shorts there, break even at the unmitigated 5-minute. So this was the main problem with the trade, and it wasn't too bad. So we had an unmitigated 5-minute that opened up on this manipulation leg, and I did not want to take a 5-minute inverse. I wanted to take the 1-minute and then just go break even at the 5-minute. So that's exactly what happened. This 5-minute gap opened up on our manipulation leg, and as soon as price entered that 5-minute gap, you see we kind of got a bullish reaction here, and that's what I didn't want to see. So I went break even as soon as we hit that 5-minute gap, and we absolutely edged TP here for a 1-to-1. There is it edge TP by literally 1 point, which is kind of diabolical. Perfect 1-to-1. How are you gonna leave an hourly gap behind with, I don't even know. Like, we just left an hourly gap behind with 1 point away. We came down, generated liquidity by the hourly gap, which means we should sweep it on this turn. Way better structure than this short here. I honestly have zero clue, but I mean, sometimes that happens. I ended up getting out like right here. So here's the story behind this trade. This trade, I was getting to my plane seat, and I was sitting in my plane seat when I took this trade, right when we were about to take off, and then the pilot was like, you got to put on airplane mode and like turn off your devices and stuff. And I entered the trade. It hit when it got to my break-even point. I just moved my break-even, put my take profit where I wanted, so I was break-even no matter what. And then I closed my MacBook, and then I come back after the 6-hour flight, and I see that happen. But yeah, and it's a kind of diabolical edge here. This has never happened to me before, and it's kind of crazy, honestly. But yeah, I ended up getting out right here for like 108. Like, I think I got out like right here, like for 108. And yeah, it wasn't too bad, but could have capitalized on like 400. But that is all right. We live and we learn. But that is rough, really rough. But yeah, that was the trade recap today. See if we can get something in New York AM session. Hopefully, past days have been pretty chopped, but hopefully we can get like a Judas swing or something. But we'll see. Later, peace.